All right. Thank you, Chase. Thank you, Brent and Katie. I hope you can hear me, and I'm sure you'll let me know if you can't. So, oh, wait a second. We're playing our game. So we've got this hat. Now, in case you've forgotten the rules, you make note of all the props we use. You write down what pieces they came from. Text your friends if you need to, and then at the end you're going to send your answers in, and you'll be entered. If your answers are correct, you'll be entered into a raffle. Write it down, people. I'm not going to give you reminders all the way through. Okay, so real quick, we're learning so much already, learning so much about our PBD family, but also about technology. One of the things that's happening is that Facebook Live seems to be cutting in and out. So if you're joining us on Facebook Live, we're so glad you're here. If Facebook likes you off, just know that we decided we're learning that Facebook uploads the small chunks, and then we'll restart a new Facebook Live. And that's what we've discovered so far. Something new. So if you want a seamless view of our telethon, then you'll want to hop over to our website and click on the link to join our Zoom webinar. Okay, just a couple links in here. So a little bit of housekeeping there. And I'll also the link. Email is working, and people say it is working. It is, some say it isn't. So we're
No, all right. I couldn't hear you, so I don't know if you were calling for me or calling for Christine, but Christine, can you say, oh. Okay, I can hear you, so great. Welcome.
Thank you.
It's so great to see your lovely, lovely face.
That's so good to be here. I'm so excited.
Yay, you look so pretty. So I'm going to introduce you just really quickly so everyone knows who you are. Christine France is a dance teacher, a choreographer, and a performer. She was a team director at Pacific Ballroom Dance from 2006 to 2014, and she also helped launch our Dancing Classrooms program. And she currently lives in St. George, Utah. So welcome.
Thanks.
So Christine, when you were at PBD, you were really known for creating big, high energy pieces with a lot of emotion and a lot of impact. So talk to me about your creative process as an artist and a choreographer.
One of the first things or main things that I like to do with pieces that I put together is start with a story, because I think stories help to create emotion. And whether it's a joyful thing or a sad thing sometimes, or there's the baseball number, or just something fun that is unique that maybe hasn't been done before. So that's kind of how it starts, is just with an emotion or just something fun that they can feel inside and then put out on the stage.
Mm-hmm. Well, definitely baseball was a huge fan favorite. It still is. The costumes, I mean, it was just so creative. How did you come up with baseball?
I think it was just a sports. I thought, let's see, I kind of was thinking about all different kinds of sports. And then I thought about the socks of baseball and thought how cute they would look on the girls. And they look so cute on the girls.
So it was the socks.
It was the socks. I thought, oh my goodness, this totally looks like a uniform. And the boys looked so good in their uniforms. It was so cute. Of course, I don't know that you can use those uniforms again. Have you been able to use those at all?
Not yet, but Heavy emphasis on the yet.
Yes.
So that was a favorite piece. Oh wow, we're just going through a lot of stuff. There's Alice, which is kind of a collaboration actually between you and me and Matt. But you were coaching the year that your team that you were coaching took first place, national champions, and that was the first time that had ever happened for PBD. How did that feel?
Oh my goodness. I see the picture of the winning moment or watch the video and I die every time. Just because I've watched it several times to look at all of the different kids' faces when the realization hits. And I distinctly remember right before they announced it, when they announced third place, so I knew I figured we were second. So I leaned over to Daniel Berniker and I said, second is our first. It's fine. I'm so excited, right? And then they announced that BYU was second place and I lost it. It was so surreal.
I kind of remember, like, you, I think, were the only one that realized it. Like, I think that the kids were like, wait, they forgot us.
Right. Like, what about us? They didn't think, oh, we're first. Like, right.
Forgot to announce us. But then you were like, guys, that means we won. And then they were like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. So funny. And just the tears and the emotion. And it just really felt like a whole studio win.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It didn't feel like just one team, right? Because everybody was so thrilled. And I remember Brent was just in tears. He was just like sobbing.
Yes. That was a great moment. You can see Matt's there hugging you and everybody crying. You can see that everyone's super teary. Okay, well, since teaching at PBD, you've gone on to launch a ballroom dance program at Tuacahn High School in Utah, and you've been actively involved in theater as a performer.
Yes.
So you've been part of a lot of arts communities, and I do think we have a couple pictures of this as well. But can you tell us what it is about PBD that's unique in the arts world?
Oh, I think the unique thing that PBD offers, and I think ballroom dance as well, it just offers that unique niche where it's more than just learning to dance, where they learn its social skills. They learn how to react to people, how to work with people, how to work with one person and create the same move. I think it really allows, and Pacific Ballroom specifically, just brings all these kids and allows this opportunity for hundreds of kids. And I don't think people realize the impact that it can have as they're going through those crucial years of being a teenager, and how it helps them to relax a little bit and think, you know, I can handle a lot of things and things that are hard. And I'm going to come out on the other end a better person. And I really think ballroom dance, aside from any other genre of dance, creates that. Mm-hmm. And even from scratch, like this little team right here was just 98% of them had never done ballroom.
Wow.
Before. And just the fact of helping them see that you can do this if you put the work in. And once they believed it, and then they did it. And I just don't think any other form of dance can do that.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I think Meg might have some pictures of you performing, which is just amazing. The way that you have gotten so involved in theater. So this one's Mamma Mia. And who did you play?
I played the role of Tanya.
Okay.
That is so there's Rosie, who's like the goofy, funny friend. And then Tanya's like the rich, she's been married a few times, kind of a gold digger a little bit. And then Donna is the lead in the middle. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. She was all about the money and the clothes. And that costume came from actually the Tuacahn Amphitheater show lent us their costumes. So it was a lot of fun just to get to play her character and become Tanya.
Wow, that is amazing. It's
I
amazing.
have my own song, and I sing that. She flirts with Pepper, the younger kid. A little awkward, but
That's awesome. I love it. So Christine, one admonition that you have long shared for many years is the idea of dancing for those who can't. And can you talk to us about that and tell us where this message comes from in your life?
Yes, of course. And I'll try to do it without crying. Yeah, dancing for those that can't, I think, was something I tried to instill in all of the kids that I work with. In fact, the students I work with now know my voice, and they know Sam. Sam's going to be a senior next year.
Wow.
I know, it's crazy. But in short, my boys have Duchenne muscular dystrophy, and so they're in wheelchairs, and they cannot dance. My older son, I have pictures and video of him when he was 3, 4, and that's one thing that he loved to do. Yeah, you see them all
Beautiful family.
And so a lot of times when we're dancing, we think, am I doing it right? Am I, do they like what I look like? Do they, you know what I mean? And so often I tried to just instill in the kids, there's people out there that can't dance. And so you have to give them the emotion of what you're doing and make them feel like they're doing it with you. And so that allowed them to think outside of themselves and just give everything they had to the dance that they were doing, with those that in mind that they can't.
What advice do you have for dancers around the world at PBD and everywhere who can't dance right now, at least not in traditional ways?
Right. That's been tough because I've had to try and do my formation team class online, and to do ballroom dance is very difficult if we can't do it with a partner unless you live with them. So there's still so many ways to learn. There's so many programs on YouTube still that have been put out there to improve your own ability. It doesn't take a lot of space to work on, hip rotations or things like that.
Posture.
But there's always opportunities to continue dancing. And have you guys put out some online videos? I saw that.
We've done online videos and online classes too. Yeah.
Yeah, anything to keep them connected. And then I've also done a Zoom with them as well that keeps the team connected. They're able to see each other and
yeah. So just keep going in whatever way you can now.
Don't stop dancing.
Awesome. So we have just about one more minute. So if someone is in a position right now where they would be able to give, why would you encourage them to support PBD?
Oh, there's so many reasons to support PBD. Just give for the students. It blesses their lives in such a way. Oh my goodness, that
some more of your artistry right
my
there.
daughter and myself. It just blesses them in such a way that they can't get that anywhere else. They just can't. And it's more than the dancing. It really is. It's digging deep and deciding, can I do this? Can I be creative? Can I, express myself? And it's a safe space. I think too many times teenagers these days don't have a safe space, and ballroom is a safe space. And so keeping Pacific going and thriving is definitely a necessity.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for being here, sharing your story, sharing your joy, all of it. So we were so happy to have you join our telethon today.
And I hope Chase didn't like my team because not me, but because
I'm sure he loved your team.
I was on Christine's team and I hated it. Okay, let me do
I did not hear that. I missed that part. So,
well, thank you so much. It's been so fun.
thank you, Christine. All right. See you later.
Bye.
All right. Over to you, Anne.